Let's go. Yo. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bears fans to the Chicago Sports Podcast. I'm Brandon Trax Hyatt, and today we're diving deep into Caleb Williams' thoughts on the Bears head coach search, his defense, the offensive line, and what this means for the team moving forward. Plus, I'll share my take with you on the potential draft pick that could reshape the Bears' offense. Make sure you stick around till the end for some key questions I want to answer to you. So let's get started, guys. Hope you're having a good morning. Hope you're having a New Year's. Hope everybody is ready for this. Are you ready? Buckle up because it's about to get really fast. First, let's break down Caleb Williams take on the head coaching search and what he sees out there. They asked him, they had a press conference, and they put the mic in front of him, and it's time to put up or shut up. What does he think? What is he looking for in a new head coach? Who does he want? Does he want a former head coach that's coached him? Does he want a new head coach? Who's out there? Who's he interested? Find out here. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure you give me some comments. We appreciate all your input, man. You guys are great with the comments. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Y'all know what to do. Leave a good review. Here we go. So he has made it clear that he wants a coach with discipline, high standards, and a competitive edge. That's very interesting because you would think that some players would want a friend, somebody to talk to, somebody to carry on with, somebody to vibe with. No. First thing that he says right out the gate is he wants discipline. I think sometimes early in a relationship, even like a professional relationship, you're looking for the good vibe, the good feels, and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes time to deliver, when it comes time for you to be your best, when it comes time for your team to be your best, or your coworkers, you are looking for discipline. You are looking for structure. You are looking for some high standards and a competitive edge, and that's what Caleb wants in our next head coach. So obviously, we won't be having any coaches returning if that's the case, right? Right? Oh my gosh, these guys were terrible this year. I think this was the worst coaching staff in the history of ever, man. Seriously, not just for the Bears, but for the NFL. What do you guys think, though, Bears fans? Does that sound like a winning formula to you, what Caleb wants? He wants discipline, high standards, and a competitive edge. Please leave your comments below. So, how about this? We have a new coach. Well, to me, he's not really been on the radar. He's been talked about a little bit, but it's not really been highlighted. Here's two key coaching candidates that were brought up during his press conference. One was Ben Johnson, and the other was Cliff Kingsbury. Yes, Cliff Kingsbury. There is a little bit of a connection there, and we'll get into that, okay? Me personally, I think Ben Johnson brings the leadership and offensive creativity we need, but there's no denying that Kingsbury's recent success in Washington is something that you got to look at. I really wouldn't look at Cliff Kingsbury up until that point. I mean, you got to give him some credit where credit is due, not only just to Dan Quinn, but also to Cliff Kingsbury. He's got that offensive humming. Not only just at the quarterback position, but all positions, man. They look great over there. They really do. What do you think about these two names being in the mix? Keep those thoughts and comments coming, man. I'm very interested to see what you guys have to think. I know for the most part what you guys think about Ben Johnson, but also what do you guys think about Cliff Kingsbury here? Now, here's the next segment I want to talk to you guys about. Caleb defending the offensive line. I would have never thought in a million years. I mean, I know as far as you being, a good teammate, not throwing your teammates under the bus type thing and all of that. I love it. I dig it. I understand where he's coming from, but come on, man. Is he lying to us? Is he being for real? Are they better than we think? I mean, what's going on? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to process this. I think if there was like some, something that he could have said to help us understand that, maybe how about they did the best they could with what we had? You know what I'm saying? Like that song that Tupac says, Mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you're not calling your mama a bad chef. You're not calling your mama a bad cook. Just that she did the best with what she had, man. Seriously, I'm trying to figure that out. I do not understand at all why in the heck he didn't have anything to say about his offensive line. And like I said, not throwing him under the bus, but some criticism there. And what about the coach? Now he did say that he wanted coach that demanded more, so maybe he's putting it on the Chris Morgan, the offensive line coach. Maybe he needs to hold those offensive linemen more accountable. I don't know. There's a lot to unpack there, but Mike's in your face. You're a rookie quarterback. You can only say so much, right? But I do like the fact that he's got his listen. When it comes in terms of leadership, when I was in the military, they said praise in public and discipline on the side. You never want to call someone out in public. And that is something that I believe that Caleb's doing here for the most part. So I like that. That's good, But I'll tell you what, one of the most standout moments in Caleb's press conference was his strong defense of the offensive line. Despite the criticism, he owned up to his role in the sacks and his teammates' backs. Like, seriously, that shows like growth on a whole nother level, not just as a rookie quarterback, but as a man. That is freaking awesome. I love that kind of, person. For what it's worth, man, that leadership. I mean, what do you guys think, man? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Is Caleb taking too much to blame, or is he just being a good teammate there? What do you guys think? Let's on this segment 3, let's talk about potential draft picks and teammates strategy, okay? Let's talk about the draft. The Bears need a game changer to pair with Caleb Williams. And I've got my eye on a physical north side runner, north side, south side, north and south runner who can complement the offense. What's your take on prioritizing a running back over positions in the draft? Drop your favorite prospects in the comments below. I would like to share, let me try to find it really quick. You guys keep commenting and hanging out. I'm going to pick up my, I've got some notes here of some guys I would like us to take a look at in the draft. Obviously, offensive linemen are at the top of my list, but I prioritized a running back. And, I'm big on the Big Ten, but I also, respect and support any college that's doing it right. Obviously, Georgia has a lot of credit here. Notre Dame is coming up on the rise. They're looking good. Michigan, I believe, is on their way back. I mean, there's, Tennessee's looking good. There's a lot of good out there right now, man. A lot of good out there. But Georgia, man, talk about a team that's really humming, right? So Georgia, Michigan, those are the two that I'm really looking at right now. But I do look at outliers. I do look at other colleges. But for the most part, we cover regional. So I see a lot of regional, depth here and a lot of local talent. Let me know who you would like in the draft, who you would like to prioritize. If you think running back is a position of need. And where would you put that if you had a running back? Where would you put that? I know if you look at, the Kings of the North right now, okay, if you look at Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings number two, maybe 1A, 1B, you know what I mean? Both teams are humming, right? And rightfully so. We're going to find out really quickly this weekend who's the best. How are they going to sit some starters? Whatever. I think everybody plays that can. You know what I'm saying? I mean, potentially, you look at this. You look at whoever wins gets the number one seed. The whoever loses gets the number five seed. That's a big drop, And in terms of who gets home field advantage throughout and a bye, I mean, a bye in the playoffs is like a win in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Plus, you get your time to rest your starters, your bench, everybody, get a game plan together, get ready for the big game. Sometimes you need a break and you need to just take a step back and take a look. I'm really having a good time. It's a staycation. I haven't went anywhere. I thought about going somewhere really quick, but got my son's birthday, my daughter's birthday, holidays, all this stuff. I'm at home, man. I go back Monday. I know what it's like and how important it is to, once you run out of vacation time and, you get just wore out from just, the 9 to 5 or 9 to 9 or whatever schedule you guys got, but I know what it's like to have a good bye week, a good little vacation while you're still working. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, what was I doing? Oh, I was looking for. I'm sorry, guys. I was getting carried away about my vacation talk, wasn't I? Okay, so here are my picks, and you let me know where you guys are at. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like us to have we did a lot of mock drafts. If you'd like us to come out early and have a mock draft, especially after the Bears game Sunday. Sunday, I will be up at Wind Creek Casino, man. I'm so blessed and privileged to be up there with quarterback Jim Miller, with big time big game James. He'll be up there with me. Eric Melberger, Tony's going to be up there with me. Larry Howley from WGN, I believe he'll be up there with me. It depends. He's just getting back from a bowl game, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll definitely have enough help up there. I'm just so blessed and honored for our team to be up there at Wind Creek Casino calling the last Bears game of the year versus the Packers. Wish we had a better record, but it is what it is. And I'm saying we just got to win, baby, because no matter what, it's always the Packers, and we always want to win against the Packers. The team knows it. We all know it. And if they could do one thing for us, it's just play as hard as they can and leave nothing else out there unturned, for sure, man. They're competitors, they're players. No need to rest anybody. This is good repetitions in the division that they're in. This is a good chance for everybody to get a really good look, including the future head coach, of what our team is going to look like, who we need to keep or who's already given up. We don't want anyone that's already given up and checked out. So back to our draft picks. Here's who I would like to take. I would like to take Will Campbell at left tackle. I don't know if you guys saw that what was that TikTok video of him talking about, you missed some blocks here or there and you'll be working at Amazon. Shout out to Amazon, by the way. Please don't deliver my stuff any later than it already is, because I know you guys are up a freaking you guys are battling it out there, Listen, I know what you guys are up against. I appreciate you guys. But anyways, back to Will Campbell, man. He said if you miss your blocks, you're going to be working like a regular 9 to 5 job, like the regular guy, except a lot bigger and carrying a lot more packages. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like Will Campbell, man. I love that video. He gets it, man. Watch that video. It's hilarious, but it's real. And Will Campbell gets it, man. He knows I really believe that he knows what it's like, and he's seizing the moment. He is a first-round draft pick. Now, people say, oh, you're reaching if you go pick a first-round offensive lineman and all this and that. I'm talking about protecting the greatest, potentially the greatest selection, not necessarily the greatest player. That is to be determined. The greatest selection that has the most to lose or gain in Caleb Williams for our team. We need to get this right. We need to give him everything that he needs so the rest of the team can excel. We need to see what we got here. We need to see what we got here, guys. So we need to protect him from mayhem. Just like you go out and buy a brand new vehicle, you go buy a brand new house, you need to get some really good insurance, okay? So that's what I say that we go do. We go pick up Will Campbell by need, not by best available. You go pick up best available, you might not be protecting Caleb Williams. You might have a shiny new toy that you can't play with because he's injured and there's no one to block for. So I'm saying let's get Will Campbell at left tackle faster than the word of God. And yes, I'm drafting on need over best available. I'm locking him down to protect Caleb. He's got that dog in him. I also like Jonah Monheim at center. He's played guard and tackle also, which we need. And Kelvin Banks at guard. Then we can look at running backs and defensive line in Braden Swinson at defensive end. This guy can rip guys. This guy is a ripper and a shed blocker, and he's got a high motor. I like Braden, man, for sure. I also like CJ West from Indiana, nose tackle. This guy's a beast. He can clog the lanes. He's got a high motor too, and this kid is tough, man. Hard-nosed nose tackle, man. And, okay, last but not least, getting back to the running back, you know him. You've seen him, okay? His name is Donovan Edwards, running back from Michigan. We could grab him in the 3rd or 4th round. I really like this kid. This guy is a good, solid runner. He's got a combination of power and speed. I like him. I think he'll be good, man. I think you complement him with Swift, and you go out and get yourself another free agent. Maybe even look at a draft pick later on, especially with that compensation pick when Ian Cunningham is traded to the Indianapolis Colts, our assistant GM. I don't know, man. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys want. Like I said, what's your take on prioritizing a running back over other positions in the draft? I like it. I do think, like I said, I want to go get our left tackle. I want to get a center. I want to get a guard. I want to get an edge, right? And I want to get that running back in the 3rd or 4th round. Take a look at him. Who else do you like in those rounds that we can pick up, that's going to be a good, verifiable running back, Because make no mistake about it, he backed up a really good running back who went off to the Rams right now. And, he is a good running back. I love Donovan, man. Really good running back for Michigan. He played some hard-fought games, and they really need him. Go look at his yards. Unbelievable, man. He was the bell cow this year, and he answered the bell for sure. So I got some questions for you guys. Before we wrap it up, I want to hear from you. The true heartbeat of Bear Nation is you guys, man. You guys are awesome. You guys have been great. We've been covering a lot of news that have been coming in. We've been unpacking stuff. You guys have been there, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Look, like I said, once again, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a good review. You all know what to do. Here are my 5 questions for you guys, man. Leave the comments, and I'll check it out during our next live show. Who do you guys want as the next head coach of the Chicago Bears and why? Who do you want as the skipper? Who do you want freaking controlling the helm of the Chicago Bears? Who's out there that's going to get it done for you, okay? Do you agree with Caleb Williams shoring up the defense, shoring up the defense and the offensive line is maybe not as big of a look as we thought it was, not as big of a need? He's, protecting his offensive line, saying that they're not as bad as we think they are, I still think it's a need. Does he see something that we don't? I don't know, man. I really don't know. So, interesting to get your thoughts on that for sure. I'm kind of like in between him being polite and being a good teammate, or do we have some pieces that we're not looking at? I know he's not looking at Jake Curran and saying this is a good, solid offensive lineman. He can't be. If he is, he needs to go to the dispensary and get drug tested right now. Seriously, man. That guy's had 70 freaking sacks, and he's probably going to get some more on Sunday against the freaking vaunted Green Bay Packers defensive line. Seriously. Or do you guys think the blame lies elsewhere? Do you think it's somewhere else? Do you think it's coaching? Do you think it's the scheme? Do you guys think it's Caleb? Do you think it's all the above? Let me hear what you got to say. Which players should the Bears target in the draft to build around Caleb? Who do you guys see that you want the Chicago Bears to draft around Caleb? Do you want a receiver? Do you want a running back? Do you want offensive line? Do you want another tight end? What would you guys like, man? Do you want another kicker? Do you want a kicker? I know you don't want a punter. We got a good punter. I think we went too high on that punter for all the needs that we needed, even though he's got more net yards in our offense. How do you grade Caleb's rookie season so far? Has he met his expectations? Is he above the expectations that you had for him? Leave the comments below. Is he a below average, or is he below your expectations, or is he just right? Is he right where he needs to be for all the craziness that's going on? And last but not least, what's the one thing you think the Bears need to fix most to turn the team around in 2004? What's the one thing you think the Bears need to fix to turn the team around in 2024? I'll feature the best responses in the next episode, so make sure your voice is heard. That's all for today, Bears fans. Don't forget to hit that like button and notifications so you never miss an update. Follow us on all your socials for the latest news and insights. Until next time, stay safe, stay passionate, and as always, bear down. If we get about 25 likes or so, we'll do another show later on today. I know we've got a show coming on later on tonight, so we might do 3 shows. So let's make sure we hit that like button early and often for all those new comers that have been coming on. We love you guys. We've got over 1,000 subscribers within the last 30-something days. You guys have been great. So thank you guys so much. And thank you for the guys that came here from the very beginning that supported us and rooted us on. We love you. And all my co-hosts, you guys do an amazing job, man. When I ring the alarm and say, hey, we got some news, we got to get out there, somebody always answers the call. And if they don't during the holidays, I got your back, man, because I know you guys got mine. I love all you guys. Really quick, I do want to see who's out there in the comments below, man. Thank you guys for waking up early and having coffee with Trax, man. I love you guys. Let's see here. Crooked Commish. Good morning, brother. Thanks for coming on last night, man. Appreciate you. DJSHDBXHDN. Man, that is a mouthful. Oh, pause. Damn. Jay Cutler looking rough. Are you saying I look like Jay Cutler? Maybe you need some coffee, man. I am nowhere. I might be a lineman for Cutler, or are you just saying in general Cutler looks like tough? I've heard that I look like Sam Darnold. I heard that I was his doppelganger. I've heard that before, but never Jay Cutler. So what up, Conduct? Appreciate you, man. Nothing is going to change until the McCaskey sell the team. Conduct 623, that is not the first time we've heard that take, man. We appreciate your take. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you, man. Hit that like button also. They appreciate your comment. Appreciate you showing up and showing out. You're awesome, man. Welcome to the family, man. We appreciate you. We're also on Facebook, so check out Chicago Sports Podcast. We are also on Instagram, and we also are on XApp, man. We're everywhere. We're also on freaking TikTok. Okay, check us out on TikTok, man. We got some viral videos up there, man, all the way from Canton, Ohio to the Chicago Bears, on Soldier Field. All this stuff, man. Good stuff. We got the casino going on Sunday. I'll be up there at Wind Creek Casino with quarterback Jim Miller. We're going to be doing the pregame, the game, and postgame show. Kicks off at 11 o'clock against the Green Bay Packers, man. Hey, in the comments below, let me know who you think's going to win. So, Crooked Commish says, hope we can start the new year with a win. Whoa, me do too. I do too, Crooked. I really do, man. I really hope we can kick off with a win. Hey, also, Crooked, thank you for coming over from CCP, I appreciate your time last night. I appreciate you helping us out and coming on the show. That was great, man. I owe you one. I owe you a guest show up. I will pull up and show out for you, man. Let's do it, man. Let's cook. All right, guys. Hey, man. Chi-Town up, bear down. As always, be great today. Love you guys, man. Win the day.